Now we will see how we can get the formula for escape velocity. In earlier part we have studied the escape velocity. The meaning of escape velocity is also hidden in this name itself. The velocity required to escape the body. Escaping means from gravitational field of the planet, gravitational field of the earth. Now here you know one famous concept in the physics, that is conservation of total energy. By the concept of conservation of total energy we can get the formula of escape velocity. For that purpose we will write the formulas like you have studied in the class 9, that is work and energy. That total energy remains constant. Energy neither be created nor be destroyed. It is just converted from one form to another form. This is the law of conservation of energy. This is mostly used in the physics for solving the various situations, various problems, and that is said to be by law of conservation of energy. For that purpose here we are taking the two positions, two places. One is the earth surface, and second, as we want to escape the body, means that position we will consider as at infinite distance from earth. At infinite distance from the earth means very large distance. So we know that by law of conservation of energy, energy neither be created nor be destroyed. It means total energy is constant. It is just converted from one form to another form. For example, as per your study of class 9, so as height increases, potential energy increases, then kinetic energy decreases. And whenever we are throwing the body or shifting the body from the surface to at height, then what happens? The velocity goes on decreasing. It is a case of retardation. So whenever our goal is to shift the body at infinite height, means its final velocity is 0. But the initial velocity cannot be 0. We have to throw a body with some certain velocity, like how the body is escaped. The body is nothing but the satellite which is kept on the SLVs. SLVs means satellite launching vehicle. You are going to study this part in detail in the last chapter, that is space mission, with repetition of this concept escape velocity once again. So it is given to you in both the chapter number 1 and chapter number 10. Chapter number 1 is gravitation and chapter number 10 is the space mission. Continuation of this escape velocity is in your chapter number 10. So let us applying the conservation of total energy on the surface and at infinite height. So for that purpose we are taking each and every energy on the surface and at infinite height. So on surface, how much is the kinetic energy we are giving to escape the body? Means we are projecting the body. So kinetic energy of that body on the earth surface will be half mv square. What is v? V is the velocity of projection. We have to throw the body. This is the velocity with which we are throwing the body, projecting the body. So that is called as the escape velocity. So kinetic energy supplied given to the body will be half mv square. This v is escape velocity. When the body reach to the infinite height at your desired height, that height is very large. So there the final velocity becomes 0. As the velocity becomes 0, the kinetic energy will be 0. Here mass is not 0, but velocity becomes 0. Since velocity becomes 0, kinetic energy will be 0. So this is initial kinetic energy, this is the final kinetic energy. Now what is the potential energy? As per the earlier our concept of the potential energy on the surface, here height term will be 0. Hence gravitational potential energy will be minus G capital M small m upon R. Here H is 0. This is a gravitational potential energy on the surface of the earth. Now what is the gravitational potential energy at very large height, infinite height? So at infinite height we will substitute height equal to infinity. So your equation becomes gravitational potential energy equal to minus G capital M small m upon R plus H value is infinity. So infinity plus R is infinity. Infinity plus R. Anything plus infinity is infinity. Infinity means very large. So your equation become minus g capital M small m upon infinite. So anything upon infinity is nothing but the 0. Infinity means denominator is 0. So something divided by 0. So 0 will be shifted to the numerator. So minus g capital M small m upon infinity will be 0. So this is the gravitational potential energy at infinite distance. Now what is total energy on the surface? Total energy on the surface is this kinetic energy plus potential energy. So this become half m v square plus minus, when we add these two, so this is half m v square plus this term. So plus minus become minus g capital M small m by r. Now what is the total energy at that infinite distance? The total energy at infinite distance become kinetic energy is 0 and potential energy is also 0. Hence total energy at infinite distance will be 0 plus 0 is 0. So this is the total energy on the surface and this is the total energy at infinite distance. Whenever we equate this, because by law of conservation of energy, total energy remains same. So when we equate this, what happens? So this term is equal to 0, then this term will be shifted to this side and you may get the equation for the escape velocity like this: half m v square is equal to g capital M small m by r whenever this term is shifted to this side, when you equate the total energy, that we are going to study in the next problem. See here is one problem. Calculate the escape velocity on the surface of moon. Escape velocity on the surface of moon. Given the mass and radius of moon to be 7.34 into 10 raised to 22 kg. This is the mass of moon, and radius of moon is 1.74 into 10 raised to 6 meter respectively. So this is the mass and this is the radius. So what is the formula of escape velocity? So I already said to you that to calculate the escape velocity, we are taking like this: half m v square equal to g capital M small m by r. So m get cancelled, you will get v square term as 2 gm by r. So taking square root, you may get such formula of escape velocity. Escape velocity equal to square root of 2 gm by r. This formula is given in your class 10th textbook 2 times, in the chapter of gravitation as well as in the chapter of space mission. So g value is 6.67 into 10 raised to minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. Mass of moon is 7.34 into 10 raised to 22 kg. Radius of moon is, here given value is 1.74 into 10 raised to 6 meter. So this is the formula of escape velocity. If you feel difficult, you remember this formula of escape velocity. So what is escape velocity? It is square root of 2 gm by r. So you have to remember here the various formulas in this chapter, that are the new one. So escape velocity equal to square root of 2 gm by r. So substituting the values in this equation for this problem, your LHS term is v escape equal to square root of 2, g value is 6.67 into 10 raised to minus 11. Capital M is 7.34 into 10 raised to 22 upon radius of moon is 1.74 into 10 raised to 6. Solving this, at first you have to solve the power of 10 by laws of indices and then simplify these numbers such that the denominator should becomes 1. When your denominator become 1, your numbers are also get solved, and power of 10 is solved by the laws of indices. You will get the answer of this calculation is escape velocities from the surface of moon is 2.37 kilometer per second. So escape velocity on moon is 2.37 kilometer per second. Like this, student, you remember the escape velocity from Earth's surface. So moon is smaller body. From moon surface, escape velocity is, if it is 2.37 kilometer per second. So as Earth is larger in mass, larger in radius, so escape velocity from the Earth is larger value compared to this. And remember student, escape velocity from Earth's surface is 11.2 kilometer per second. If from the Earth, if we supply the velocity to any body equal to 11.2 kilometer per second, means in 1 second if the body acquire the speed to travel a distance equal to nearly greater than 11.2 kilometer, then the body will come out of the Earth's gravitational field. So escape velocity from the Earth's surface is 11.2 kilometer per second. Student, this is the completion of your chapter gravitation. We have studied in this chapter various headings. Which are the headings we have studied in the chapter gravitation? That is Kepler's laws of planetary motion. That 3 laws: first law, second law, third law. We have studied the Newton's universal law of gravitation. Then student, we have studied the Earth's gravitational acceleration term. Student, then we have studied in this chapter that condition of free fall. After that, we have studied in this chapter gravitational potential energy and escape velocity. For each heading, there are one or more than one formulae. Student, you write all the headings studied in this chapter. At the most 5 to 6 headings you have studied in the chapter gravitation, and related with these 5 to 6 headings you try to collect the formulae. So you will get maximum 8 to 10 different formulas for this gravitation chapter. Student, see these videos again and again to improve your knowledge of the gravitation, to make the perfection in the gravitation. No doubt student, here the calculations in this chapter gravitations are somewhat complicated. So whenever need arises further, your teachers will help you to give the idea about how to calculate the different values. Apart from that student, we are providing to you the notes of this each chapter in the PDF form, and also one test paper on each topic after completion of this chapter. So at the same time, after every chapter you may get the notes in the form of PDF and also one question paper. Thank you.